The last stanza of the poem, I know why the caged bird sings. The caged bird sings with fearful thrill of things unknown but longed for still, and his tune is heard on the distant hill, for the caged bird sings of freedom. It's a repetition of the third stanza, which tells us that the caged bird lets out a desperate cry for freedom. It sings very loudly and it is heard on the distant hill because it wishes to motivate and inspire others also to fight for their freedom. The poet has repeated this stanza to lay emphasis on the fact that Afro-Americans will fight for their freedom, they will continue their protest, and ultimately they will emerge victorious. I'll tell you about a literary device known as foreshadowing. It is a literary device in which a writer gives an advance hint of what is to come later in the story. You must have seen a film and you must have noticed how the director uses music. For example, if it's a sad event coming up, the music changes. Or it's an action scene coming up, the music is quite different. So music helps us to become mentally prepared of what is to come. In literature, it helps the readers develop expectations about the upcoming events. In this poem, words like grave, nightmare, and scream gives us a warning about the outcome of the caged bird. It tells us that if this oppression continues, the caged bird may meet with inevitable death. I'll also give you a worksheet. It's the same extract that I have read out earlier. The caged bird sings with fearful thrill of things unknown but longed for still, and his tune is heard on the distant hill, for the caged bird sings of freedom. First question, under what circumstances does the caged bird sing? What does it tell us about his condition? Question 2, why does the caged bird sing of things unknown? 3, what is meant by fearful thrill? Why is it said to be fearful? Question number 4, what song is he singing? Why? Question 5, why is its singing heard on a distant hill? When you are writing, you know the technique of writing an answer. So please keep in mind the keywords. This question you will also find it in your workbook. If you have any doubts, please use the comment section.